python. You didn't give me that much poison. Now you have emptied the whole venom in this head, and there is nothing left for me. What's so good about emptying all poison for him?" The lovely python stared at Phaphil with dilated eyes and pointed at my open eyes. Phaphil, who noticed that I woke up and realized that he had screwed up, laughed and said, "I was joking. Let's have a drink." Reluctantly, I stood up and thanked the python. Then I woke and sat on the chair made with taxidermy orangutans from the Amazon forest. I said to Phaphil, "I like it here. Everything is very natural and real." But I said in my heart, "It also reveals the truth, Phaphil. You're not trustworthy. You're two-faced." Phaphil put his head in the crocodile mouth and drank some of the river shake, then put a grasshopper in the corner of his mouth and said, "Yes, this is the best roadside cafe in this ridiculous system." I asked, "Well, what's your mission on this planet? When will you go back to Proxima B?" After thinking for a while, he sadly said, "I'm not coming back." I said, "Why? Don't you like Proxima B?" He clamped all three of his legs together out of fear and said, "I'm not allowed to go back. I have to stay here until the end. The time is closed." I don't know what will happen next. I got curious. I said, "What time is it? What's next? What are you talking about?" He whispered again with the same distressed expression, "You better get out of this situation as soon as possible. HopHop, break the lock and get away. They're getting ready. They're coming." He was sounding crazy and I didn't understand anything he said. I said, "You fool, speak correctly like a real winged cockroach. Don't be weak and coward like wingless cockroaches and have just come out of a snake hole explosion and have lost a leg. Tell the truth." Phaphil, who was wings offended, put all 8 pairs of his hands on 3 wings, each of which was attached to 1 leg, and said with pride and zeal, "A winged person is never afraid. Don't forget this, you fool. In addition, all my wings are snake hole weapons resistant." Then he continued in a louder voice, "I'm talking about the joint attack of Proxima Centauri B and Nimes to the green-blue-white planet." My eyes got wider as 2 electrons and then 3.5 electrons went back to their place. I tried to pretend to be surprised, but actually it didn't matter to me even slightly. The change in the size of my eyes was due to a grasshopper that jumped from the drink and hit my face. I said, "Seriously? What happens now?" Phaphil, who seemed to be not very happy about this, said nothing. "This planet is going to be enslaved and captured by the union of Nimes and Proxima Centauri B to extract the lowest energy material in the planet Uranus. Of course, it will be destroyed after complete extraction." And he tried to give a triumphant laugh, the bitterness of which made my glass bitter. And he said, "You know, I am from Proxima B. It will be very good for me. It will be very cool, right? They want to use the lowest energy material that only the relatively intelligent inhabitants of this planet can extract to build a wormhole with its power. They can take a place in the interclustral core. In this way, Proxima beings like me can enter the torture chamber of the space jellyfishes and take care of their health and get tax from everyone as much as they want with logical calculations in a completely fair and peaceful way." And he tried to laugh again, but this time he cried, "Honestly, I can't." His crying became more intense. He shook his head immensely from side to side, and the grasshopper that was half chewed in his mouth recovered some of his nerves in the meanwhile and jumped out and ran away. Phaphil, who was stared at by all the customers in the cafe because of crying, could no longer stay in the cafe and ran away to the depth of the forest. I didn't see Phaphil anymore, and I wandered the earth for 3 years. During this time, I made another 237 spaceships and had 238 unsuccessful escapes. I don't want to say what I ran away with in the last time because I'm a little embarrassed. Every time I was trapped at the top of atmosphere and needed a solar storm to return to the Earth, I threatened the sun with its secret and returned to Earth very quickly and easily and violently.